Welcome back, fellow average clashers. We are diving right back into this. If you saw that glitch right there, as it kind of sped up a little bit, I actually had to exit out of the game because I forgot to start recording, and I joined back in. So I gave him a little bit of a head start, but he didn't take advantage of it. And it's just like I tell you guys, every level, they just wait. They don't attack. They wait for you to put the first card. And now he's getting pummeled, so... Okay, so it's 220 per tower. So right now, guys, we're doing a gold rush event. Every tower you knock down is 220 gold, and then the main tower is a little bit more. So we're going to add some crowns and also get some gold so we can upgrade some more cards. If you're wondering how we got so far ahead, it is because there is a long lost video out there. I uploaded it. YouTube did take it down. I got a little crazy, guys. I just started saying terrible stuff. So we're going to be doing some Will Smith stuff from here on out. Rule number 4 of Average Clasher, no cursing at your opponents. But rule number 1, always be a good sport. Give him a little thumbs up, even because he just got his towers knocked down. And Poma is done. He's a goner. Maybe not. Okay, we still got a minute. We'll take him out. So in these matches, guys, with the Gold Rush events, you actually do really want to get the tower and maybe not play too defensively because the towers are worth more gold. So while you have a player on the ropes, definitely push a little more than you normally would. There we go. Feel the pain. Okay, so that's 440, so that's huge. So 440, 220, 220. You do the math. I'm average at math as well. We do this live, guys. So this is live commentary. I'm an average clasher. I'm an average mathematics guy. And I am an average YouTuber. Starts off with a bang. All right, Javi. No clan. Maybe we can recruit Javi. And just some updates from last time, guys. As you can see, we're at level 7 now. Remember, I am rushing this account a little bit. I did rush it a little bit so we could get to wars. So we're going to start upgrading cards based on war decks now. And get you the best Clash Royale deck of 2022. Well, the best average Clash Royale deck. It's going to be pretty good, but not super great. All right, so Javi's actually pretty good. Javi's doing some damage. Skeletons. Are they going to do it? Nope. Okay. And kind of smart like him, guys. Like I always tell you, you saw what he did right there. He let his tower get hit a little bit. A lot of you out there, you panic when your tower starts getting hit and you start putting down cards that don't make sense. So make sure, never panic. It's okay for your tower to get hit a little bit. I'm sure I'll antagonize some people when I say that, but it's okay. You can use the towers to your advantage just as much as the cards that you play. But definitely make sure that you know how much attack they do. And at this point, at level 7, you should know opponents' cards pretty well, just cards that are used in the game, the units. You should be able to kind of anticipate how many, if your tower can actually take the units out that are coming. Okay, and you see what I do here, guys? Sometimes when people love to put the Valkyrie in front of other units, which makes sense. It kind of twirls around. You can't spam it. I always try to put one troop that lures out the faster unit and attack that one and separate the 2 units. So it can be kind of tricky. I would actually definitely benefit from an air unit in this deck. So we'll probably do that next. Maybe not next. We'll do that next episode. If we go on a run, we're gonna keep playing with this deck. And just a few notes, guys, of what I'm doing. Every once in a while, you'll see that I actually play the miner while Javi is in my area, and that's to keep pressure on him. So if you keep pressure, he's going to keep playing his cards back and not forwards. Darn it. We should have won that. We should have defended that. That's our bad. I did exactly what I told you guys not to do and got aggressive. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. All right, we'll send a Gobby Berry. Go clean him. Oh, okay. We're not going to do that. Miner. Man, he's really on point with those skeletons every time. Well, that's not good. This is taking a turn for the worst guys. Javi, if you ever watch this, you can join us. This guy must have a second account. At this point, too, guys, you can see that Javi is also playing just a cannon tower. It's not my favorite card at this point, but it's kind of good just to have another building back there that can take kind of some of the brunt of the damage. 60 seconds. Man, he's got really good placement near the towers. He's defending really well now. I wonder if he had somebody else just switch in and start playing for him. No. And that's bad. We got to upgrade that wizard guy, guys, because he's one-shotting it with a fireball. Oh, no. Man, he's got the same placement with the Valk every time. And I do keep going back, guys, just because we did it before and it worked. So we're just going to keep pushing that way. But I am going to get a little bit more aggressive now. Let's see. That guy's loving the fireball. It's not a bad idea, guys, to have a projectile in your deck, just in case you're kind of seeing this game, right, where I'm having a little bit of trouble now getting past half field. And he's able to knock down almost all my health just with the fireballs. He never really got to my tower with units. Good sport. Good game, Javi. We actually should have won that. We completely messed up right before overtime. So that should have been a win, but it's not. We will wish Javi hugs and kisses and hope he has a great night. So let's keep moving on. What is that tower? Somebody tell me in the comments what is cooking in that tower. All 9 of my subscribers. Hunter Stone. Matt Stone, the Eater. Hunter, if you're out there watching this one's for you, buddy. Oh, this guy's a level 8. Oh, this should be interesting. I'm a big fan of the skeleton too, guys. So when it dies, as you can see, it explodes. So really, it's good to put out first, but you can also kind of take another route and put units in front of it to kind of clear the way so that even if it doesn't do a ton of hits to the tower, the bomb will explode in front of it and kind of take down quite a bit of health. Man, the miner's so bad. The miner's good for distractions, guys, but some people just send the miner out solo. And I do occasionally, but most of the time, if somebody sends a miner out to one of my towers solo, I don't even acknowledge it. I just let it hit the tower. It does like 10 damage. Hashtag nerf the miner, though. Thing's a tank. It's another one of my favorite cards. If you don't know, I am not a baby dragon fan. Baby dragons are for babies. Don't be babies. Yeah, you're a real dragon. Oh, that's a mismatch. Okay, so the Musketeer did decent against the skeletons. Not the goblins, though. That's not good. Here we go. This is just the battle of goblin barrels, guys. We're just going to keep chucking them. Okay, and now he's doing what I taught you previously, split the lanes. I got a lot of love in my Instagram comments for that, so definitely check that out. Unfortunately, remember guys too, splitting the lanes isn't always a super great thing. Use it selectively. If you're getting beat down in one lane, definitely don't drop troops in another lane. You're kind of just wasting elixir. Use it strategically to lure people out, lure certain cards out, but make sure you know what you're doing on that. All right, I think we'll win this one. Yeah, okay. Not really close, to be honest with you. I think we would have just taken out that other tower right now. I'm feeling like a good sport tonight, guys, though. Let's give Hunter a good game. That's for you, Hunter, in our clan. Level 7. All right, we just crossed 1,500 trophies. Hit the like button for 1,500 trophies. Probably should have been there a while ago. And guys, I made that last video, and YouTube took it down. So we have the forbidden Clash Royale video. Maybe one day we'll break it out of the vault and see if we can get it back up. They should have the giant skeleton just pick troops up and just toss them across the map. That'd be insane. All right. Decent amount of damage there, guys. Samuel.pdf. Are we just playing a PDF file? Uh-oh. This is not good. Okay, that's much better. Wow. That was nearly a catastrophe. Catastrophe. How do you pronounce that? Catastrophe? Catastrophe? An average English speaker as well. All right, so this guy loves the giant skeleton a lot. I don't blame him. Just keeps playing it. Again, guys, like I tell you, he did throw that barrel, so I guess it doesn't matter. But don't play cards solo most of the times. I'll do it in videos every once in a while because I do show you guys everything I do. Even if I lose, make mistakes, I put it out there so you can learn. But putting down one card solo is pretty much just a waste. Sometimes you do it on purpose if you want to cycle cards. But if you are actually going for an attack, it can be better to wait for your elixir to build up and then drop 2 cards. So you have an attacker and kind of an escort. And the other con of that is if you rush an attack, your opponent is going to defend it, and then they're going to turn that into a pretty heavy counterattack. So just a word to the wise. Okay, let's see here, guys. I know the miner's not actually... Oh, okay. The miner, I don't really depend on it to do a lot of damage, guys, but I put it back there if I'm getting pressed sometimes because it lures other troops back, and it presses my opponent, so they have to make decisions on how they're going to attack it. Boom. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I've seen a lot more of that barbarian barrel lately, too. I guess everybody's become too good for the arrows, so. All right, that's another win. Wrap it up. Adios, Papai Mauricio. Well played, but not well played enough. All right, and you can see, guys, we just completed the battle challenge. So it ends in 2 days, but we are so good and so average that we cleared it in like an hour. So I think that'll wrap things up, guys. Tune in next time. We're going to be posting some Brawl Stars, some balloons, Touchdown Tower 6, and a couple other things. So stay tuned. I'll give you guys one more battle, just so we can see. Oh, okay, level 8. So we're going out with a bang, boys and girls, ladies and jellyfish. Rule number 5 of the average clasher: always start with the giant. Ah, come on. Never mind. I take that back. Okay, never mind. I put that forward again. Here we go. Nice save. That looked like it was going to be really bad, so we're glad of how that turned out. Okay, miner. I don't. Like I said, guys, I don't even care about that miner. He's not even going to do anything. But they are going to like that goblin barrel, so let's see what happens. Equal trade? Can we get... Okay, kind of close. We deserve that. We deserve that when you play like the average clasher. And see, guys, so just an example I've said in my previous videos, that's a pretty good example right there. The giant is still in this kind of arena level. I do still like it. It's like a moving tower. So that guy was charging and I just dropped it on the side. I didn't use it to attack. I knew it was going to get killed. Oh, YouTube's probably going to flag that. Oh, no. YouTube, the giant was going to get deleted. But we knew that we had some elixir to cycle our cards and drop what we really wanted to attack the prince. Man, I hope we don't get flagged for that, guys. Well, I guess I got 9 subscribers. I got a lot of money to lose here. Boom, boom. The musketeer can be pretty powerful, too. This is a pretty tight game, actually. Musketeer in front, just like we don't like. Perfect. Baby dragon. Of course, I talked smack about him before. Now he takes my tower out. Let's be aggressive here, though, guys. Let's be aggressive. BB aggressive, BB aggressive. All right, double elixir. Giant, wizard. This is the end game. If you're watching, give me a Thanos snap. We're about to end our Mox's career. Sorry for the screenshot, guys. I'm actually taking some snaps for the other social media platforms. Don't forget to follow on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, like the video, and we'll be back.